Hey everyone, it's Jason. We're looking at how to find the surface area of a pyramid if all we know is the length of one side and the height. So if we take a look at our pyramid, we need to know a few things before we can find surface area. There's two different heights in pyramids. One is the height, which is from the apex or the tip of the pyramid to the center of the base. That's the height you use for volume. Now the height that we need for surface area is called the slant height. The slant height goes from the apex or the tip of the pyramid down to the center of one of the sides. So that's the slant height that we know. Now, this is for um, square based pyramids, rectangular based pyramids are a different beast altogether. So we're focusing on square based pyramids. So if we look at this problem, how do we find slant height if all we know is the length of a side and the height? Well, we're going to have to use the Pythagorean theorem. So the Pythagorean theorem, where's the triangle? The triangle is going to be this triangle right here. And so this is what we're focusing on, this triangle. And if we pull it out to the side, we know the height. The height is this 15, so 15 right there. And now, since we're talking from the center to the side, so from here to here, so just that distance, we can't use 10. We have to use half of that. So that's going to be 5 instead of 10. And so then we're going to apply Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. And so we have 5 squared plus 15 squared equals c squared. 5 squared is 25. 15 squared, 225. And then we get 250. We take the square root at this point. And I went through that quickly. If you need help with the Pythagorean theorem, let me know. But this is kind of an assumed thing that you already know at this point. So we're just going to go through this quickly. And that's going to be approximately, if we pull up Desmos real quick. Desmos, there it is. Pull up Desmos, square root of 250 is about 15.8. So that's what I'm going to use, 15.8. Okay, so that gives me the slant height, 15.8 right there. Okay, so now we find surface area. The surface area formula is area of the base plus 2 times a side length times the slant height. So in this case, it's going to be side squared, since we have a square base pyramid, plus 2 times s times L. And so our side is 10, so we're doing 10 squared plus 2 times 10 times L, which is 15.8. And so we just work this out with our calculator. 10 squared is 100, plus 2 times 10 is 20, times 15.8. If you're using your calculator, you really can just type it all in. So we're going to do it like that. We're going to do 10 squared plus 2 times 10 times 15.8. That gives us approximately 416 meters squared, since we're talking area. So I hope this helps you find the surface area of a pyramid. If you still struggle with this as you're working, please let me know, and I'll find you an additional resource to help you out.